Dr. Gomez, this is Victoria Barnes. You wanted to see her in person because of the results from her test, her pap smear results that came
Oh
in
yes,
this afternoon.
yes. Okay, how you doing?
Yeah, okay.
Thanks for coming. Miss Amy.
It's
Victoria. My name is Victoria.
Yes,
Okay, come on.
Victoria. All right.
Okay.
Yeah, I just saw your results. Unfortunately, you do have human papillomavirus.
I have what?
Human papillomavirus.
So you call me here to tell me I have human papilloma virus or pepperoni, whatever it is. You call me in here, take my whole day for something you could have called me for?
No, we would like to speak to you face to face.
Face to face, on the phone, text message, email. You could have done the same thing and told me I had this human. What is that?
I understand you're
What
a
is
little
it?
bit upset right now, but unfortunately, it is a treatable but not curable disease.
What?
And
It's what? It's not curable? Now you're telling me I have something that's not curable?
but
What
it
is she talking
but
about?
It is treatable, but it is
Yes.
treatable, and
What are you looking on your phone for? Explain to me what's going on.
yes, I will. Just please relax. Take a deep breath.
Okay.
Take a deep breath.
Just tell me what's going on.
Okay, Victoria, it is sometimes can be cervical cancer.
Wait a minute.
But-
Now you're telling me I got cancer?
I did not say that.
You just said, okay,
I'm
so
talking general.
general. So I have possibility of like what's the
I'm
general?
talking about the disease. I'm not talking about you specifically right now. But if you Google human papillomavirus, they have degrees.
Okay.
Okay,
So what's my
so-
degree?
I don't know.
It's HPV 16.
Oh, okay. But you have options. You could, if you want, you could
Wait a
get
minute.
surgery.
What do you mean?
I am
have
so
options.
sorry.
What are you
They're
doing?
texting me from
No,
the
wait.
surgery room.
Oh, I'm sorry,
Amy
doctor.
will.
She's gonna
Amy
have to
will.
go.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Amy will take care
You
of
just
you.
told
Yes.
me I got
And
stage 16
please get this
HPV.
social worker. Social
Yes, I
worker.
will.
Yeah,
I'll take
Sarah,
care of it. Yes.
No.
I will be right back.
Wait a
Thank you,
minute.
doctor.
Wait a minute. How can she just leave like that?
Because she has other patients.
She got other patients, but I'm a patient too, and she just left and told me I have cancer. Do you understand what she just did? I have cancer? Is that what's going on? Can somebody tell me what's going on? What is going on?
Excuse me.
What is going on?
She's okay. Just take a breath.
What am I
Take a
going?
breath. Would you mind if you took your coat off? You might feel better.
No, I won't feel better.
Okay.
I won't feel better. Just I don't know.
Would you like some water?
Hi, Victoria. I'm Sarah. I'm a social worker, and I would like to know how can I help you in this moment? I've heard that you've been diagnosed with HPV 16. And I want you to know that it's very treatable, that there are treatment options for you. This is not a death sentence. Can I get you anything? Can I get you some water?
That's fine. That's fine.
Why don't you get her a glass
I'm gonna
of
go
water?
get you a
Okay.
glass of water. Okay?
I'll sit here with you. I'm not gonna go anywhere. Is your husband at home?
I don't know where he is, okay? I don't know where this man is. How did I get this HPV? How did I get this? Can you tell me that?
Yes, well, I can say that it's generally transmitted sexually. That's the normal cause that people get the rash.
So you telling me I got this sexually?
In 99% of the time, that's been our experience.
Here, why don't you have some water? And I have some tissues for you too. But drink first. Drink up.
basically got this from my husband. Is that what you're telling me?
Unless you've had other sexual partners.
No. No.
Do you have any, do you go to church, or do you have any faith in God, or do you practice meditation of any kind?
Well, I mean, I have a Christian background, so.
Well, I would highly recommend that you call on that now, because in times like these, God gives us struggles, then He never gives us something that we can't handle. It's just trying to find the way to do it sometimes is difficult, and it sometimes takes time.
Why don't I go get you some literature on the statistics? I'll be right back.
Thank you so much. Oh, this clinic, it's gonna drive to the end of me. Would you mind if I took your vitals now?
I mean, I don't, yes.
I just
I
wanna,
guess so.
I'm just gonna take your heart rate and take a look in your eyes. Have you had any pain of any kind? Like on a scale of 0 to 10, 0 being no pain at all and 10 being unbearable.
No, I mean, I haven't had any pain, but I've been itching.
Itching
Yes.
in the vaginal area?
Yeah.
Careful. Sorry. Look. Oh. Okay. The other eye. Can you look toward me, please? That's very good. And look away. Yes. Great. I'm just gonna pull this up a little bit. Do you mind?
No.
Okay. You want some more water? I would really take a deep breath. I think it would be a good time to talk to your husband when you get home. And I know that our social worker, Sarah, is going to get you some great literature. And I suggest you give it to him as well. And then he should set up an appointment to come in. You think you can do all that?
I don't think he's gonna come in.
No?
Honestly, I don't think he's gonna come in.
Well, our focus is on you. That's all that matters to us.
Yeah.
That you get the rest and the care that you need while you can. It's important to address these things as soon as possible and not to wait.
What do you mean by waiting?
Well,
There's no way. There's no way I waited. You know.
Good.
It's
well, I know
I just
women who
found
do
out.
wait. Well, no, but I know women who find this out and then they don't do anything about it. They're embarrassed and they don't want to say anything. And that's not the route to go. The route to go is to speak up and to tell the people that are involved. Number one would be your husband. And is everything okay at home? You don't have any
What do
any
you
violence?
mean? Is everything on? Yeah, no, he doesn't hit me. I'm not in an abusive relationship. He doesn't do anything actually.
I have
He
to
just
ask that.
sits there and just play on his game and go out to parties. That's it. That's all he does. So hey.
Well, maybe now's the time for you to start putting yourself at the top of your list.
Yeah. That's right.
Okay? Can you do that?
Yeah.
And do you have any children? Don't you have a son?
Yeah, I have a son.
How old is he?
He's 4. He's actually at daycare, and I put him off for this. So.
All right. Well, I'm sure we'll get you out of here as soon as we can. All right? I know this is a lot to digest, so I am going to go get Sarah, our social worker. She's very good at finding lots of information, and I'm sure she'll have some documents that you can take home, okay? And then we'll get the doctor back in to talk to you. How does that sound?
Whatever is fine.
Okay. Do you want some more water?
No, I'm fine.
Okay.
Hello, Miss Johnson. So I've got some statistics here for you. I've got some statistics here for you. And I want you to know that you're going to be just fine, okay? That HPV is not a death sentence. Most people in the world do get diagnosed with it. Here, I want you to have this. This is a lot of information that I've collected for you. I know how you must be feeling.
You don't really know.
You're not the first person I've dealt with who's been diagnosed with HPV 16.
Nobody, I honestly don't think anybody care. I think you guys are just in here doing your job. This is just a job for you, right?
I'm doing my job, but it's my job to care for you.
Well, it's your job to care. Doesn't mean you really care, you know. I mean, the doctor didn't even care. You see how fast she jumped out and ran to talk on her phone? Like, what kind of doctor does that? She
She's
didn't
a very
even
busy
care.
woman. She has a lot of patients to deal with.
Whatever. I mean, I'm a patient too, though, you know.
You are a patient too, and it's important for her to be here for you. Tell me about your home life.
My home life? What do you want to know about my home life? Huh?
I want to know, what's it going to be like when you get home?
Or
Because this is a complicated discussion to have.
I mean, I don't
with
know what
your
is it going to be like.
loved ones.
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know how it's going to be when I get home.
Okay, this is a conversation that you're going to need to have with your husband. So I would like you to go over it here with me, so you can get accustomed to it.
My husband. My husband, really?
Yeah.
The one who gave me whatever this is, HPV?
Mhm.
You want me to go home and look at this man and talk to him, my loved one,
I do.
and tell him, oh, hey, babe, you might need to go see a doctor because you have HPV.
It's important. Now, men don't get the same kind of cancer that women do sometimes when they have HPV. Since you have the 16 variety, it's likely that you may have to deal with some sort of cervical cancer in your future. But as long as it's diagnosed and treated early, the statistics are very good for the early treatment, which is why your doctor's going to have to keep an eye on it. You're going to have to come back for tests.
So you're just telling me that I got stage 16, which is what on the
It's
scale?
not stage 16. It's a variant of human papillomavirus called number 16.
Number 16.
HPV 16.
Okay, HPV 16. Okay,
That's right.
sister. Okay, so what is that on a scale? Is that
On
the
a scale
highest
of
or the
what?
lowest? I mean, you gave it a number.
Okay, well, there are two variants of HPV that cause cancer, that cause cervical cancer at a higher rate than others.
Okay.
And those are HPV 16 and HPV 18.
So I'm high on the scale. I'm high on the scale. So
have-
you're telling me I'm going to get cancer?
It's very likely that you will.
Oh my God.
But most cancers that are detected.
What? Another pap smear test? I've already had a pap smear test. So now I need another one?
Well, you need to have some annual stuff going on from now on.
You'll
Yeah.
need regular pap smear tests from now on, now that you have this.
Yeah. Would you like to have more water?
Yeah, go.
Yeah. So I'm gonna
Bring
get you
more
some water.
I'm
Yeah.
good at
okay.
that.
Yeah.
Why is she a doctor?
Doctors have schedules, believe it or not. It's brutal. You wouldn't believe what she has to go through every day. Believe me, if you had to see her schedule, I would
But
commend anyone who can put up with it.
Okay, she's busy. That's
Mhm.
fine.
Mm-hmm.
But people are people. You can't just talk to people like you don't care. You're telling people this news that affects the rest of my life. She didn't try to hold my hand. She didn't try to pat me on my back. She didn't try to even show that she cared.
Mm.
Why is she a doctor? She's terrible. She's a terrible doctor.
Well, maybe you got her on a bad day.
Every day's a bad day for her, huh?
Well, I think the important thing is to not think about her, but to think about yourself. I think. Okay, Victoria, we're gonna have you go and we need a urine sample. Okay, we have a private bathroom that's just out that door. You can see on the counter. There's a specimen cup
I
that
can
has your
see.
name on it. Okay, so be sure to. I'm gonna give you two of these. These are special wipes for you. be sure to use one on front and one in the back, okay? It's very important afterward.
Wow, what is this? To clean myself?
Yes.
I mean, I'm
After.
clean. So what are
No.
you trying to say?
Well,
I'm not the dirty one.
no,
so.
that's the policy. Everybody has to do that. I just have to tell you. That's all. I'm sure you would.
Right.
All right, and why don't you, after you clean yourself, have a nice glass of water, relax, take a moment for yourself, okay?
Okay.
All right, we'll be right here waiting
Uh-huh.
for you.
Hey,
Hi. Oh.
over?
Yes, she's getting
Okay.
her urine sample. So how soon would you like us to have her come back in?
As soon as possible. I think we should perform the surgery. Let me check the schedule. Next Wednesday, I
Okay.
have availability. No, Monday. I have an opening. Yeah.
Okay, so
Okay, wait, so you're moving ahead with the surgery? You're not just going to monitor her situation?
You said 16, right? She is
pardon?
stage 16.
HPV 16.
16. Yeah. I rather perform the surgery.
Okay, so surgery then on Monday. Do you want her in the first, the 7:30 a.m. or do you want to do her in the afternoon? I think
7:30, or what is the other option?
I think we offered the afternoon, but
Afternoon,
Mrs.
I have to go to my daughter's recital. I can't.
Okay.
7:30 a.m.
Okay.
Are
So
we sure that rushing her off into surgery is the best thing for her mental state?
well,
While her mental state, I think, will never change with dealing with the situation. She's a little bit unstable, which is fine, understandable, you know. Okay, done?
you're gonna call her home. She needs a
Yes.
follow-up call.
In the morning.
Okay.
If she wants in the afternoon, say that we have no space. She needs to come in the morning,
Okay.
7:30 a.m.
Got it.
Yeah.
sharp, and make sure she comes empty stomach on. And
no food.
yeah, no food.
No food after midnight?
Make sure, yeah. So make sure she comes fasting
Okay.
that day. And anything else?
We need to discuss her husband and when he's gonna come in.
Yeah, we
Okay,
need to bring him
we
in.
will. Just 1 second. How about the other patient that room 11?
Room 11, she's still getting her vitals checked.
Fantastic.
Dina's
okay.
with her.
Great, great. Okay, so I let you
very
talk.
worried about talking with her husband.
Where is the husband?
He's at home.
Yeah.
So why she's worried?
Well, we have to get him in to test him. She's
Yeah.
hasn't had any other sexual partners.
Oh, really?
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Those women, my God. Anyway, all right, I have to go. All right, do a couple of stuff, and they're downstairs, and they were asking me from the administration. Make sure you
Okay.
clear everything. All right.
Okay, we'll clear
Do I have
everything.
to do anything else? Then
No,
after
we'll take
that,
it from
I'm
here.
checking out. Okay.
We'll take
all
it.
right. Got.
Okay.
Take care.
All right,
Have a
thank
good
you.
one.
Thank you, doctor. So I think if you call home and speak to the husband yourself,
Yeah.
and then encourage him to get in if he has any medical questions.
Mhm.
What time do you usually make those calls?
I usually make those calls around 11. I try
Okay.
not to wake them up too early.
So try to reach him around 11. Maybe you can maybe text me if you get him on the phone, because
Okay,
I'll
will
give him
do.
any medical information he needs so that we can skip over the doctor if we can, so we
Okay.
can move this forward, get him in, and get him tested. All right?
I can have a conversation with her about if it's best for me to talk to him.
Yeah, absolutely. If you can talk to him, that would be ideal, because I don't think she's in a state to go over too much
I
with him.
don't think she is either.
Nope.
And I can
don't know why
also
she-
work it out with her insurance information.
That would be great. What kind of insurance does she have?
She has a PPO that works pretty well with this hospital, but
Okay,
it doesn't
good.
cover everything.
Oh,
There's
brother, how much is she gonna have to take out of pocket?
50%.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
All right. Is there anyone we know who could maybe call in a favor to help? I mean, she's got a.
Insurance doesn't work that way, unfortunately.
Okay. Well, let's just go forward with the husband. Get him in. That's important because we don't want him spreading it anywhere else.
Right.
And hopefully we can get her on board with a really stringent regimen of medication, because maybe we can nip this in the bud.
Well, is there any medication that helps with this?
Well, she has to have regular pap smears. At her next pap smear, I guess we'll decide if she needs to have any further surgery. I didn't realize that they were gonna go for surgery that quickly,
Yeah,
but
me either.
this is gonna make everything,
Usually don't they just monitor and...
I don't know, but with 16, I think they don't wanna take any chances.
Okay. Well, it sounds like we have a plan.
Yeah,
Okay.
I guess so. All right, you've been really helpful, Sarah. Thank God you were here today.
Thank you.
Oh my God, if I had to deal with this with Dina, I would have been like ready for I
Yeah.
would have been ready for Bellevue myself.
I'm glad you were here too.
All right, so when she comes back in, if she has any more questions, can I put her by your cubicle?
Yeah, you can send it right to me.
Okay, I'll send her directly to you, so she
Okay.
doesn't have to wait again. I don't want her waiting anymore. She had to wait so long to get in
She
before the
did,
doctor.
but I've got all the information queued up. I've got
Okay.
lots of statistics to give to her that may ease her mind a little bit if she
Okay.
knows.
Good.
You know, I feel like
Something.
people get really upset when they hear the word cancer.
Yes.
Even though most of the cancers that people deal with HPV are like stage 1,
Yeah.
you know, and they're not that intense unless they let them go for a while.
She did. Did she tell you that she has no history of cancer?
Yeah, she did
And
mention that.
Okay, so maybe she'll come through this.
Yeah, I'm sure
can
she
help.
will.
We can hope.
Maybe with
her-
some
All right.
medication too, like an antidepressant or something.
Well, just this is enough for me.
Okay.
Do you have anyone to call to help you home today, or you're alone? I got your sleeve right there. Here you go.
I don't know, okay? I don't know. And that's it. That's it. I'm through. I'm through.
Okay.
Wow.
Yeah.
Hey girl. Yeah, I went up there. They told me I had HPV. Yeah. Yeah. I know. Girl, you know me. You know I ain't been with nobody else. You know I ain't been with nobody else. No, he don't know. What? It's incurable. They said they can't cure it.
What's up, Bae? Why you sit in the living room alone?
Girl, I gotta go.
What's up, Bae?
Hey,
What's up?
hey,
Hey,
hey, babe.
how was work today?
It was good. Just busy stuff.
You got my clothes ready?
Yeah. It's in the closet.
Yeah. You know I gotta go to my meeting. Then I'm going out.
What? I thought you just said you were just going to a meeting.
Well, I'm going out afterwards. You know, me and a couple of friends are hanging out.
Yeah.
I want you to come along, but I know you don't drink.
Sure.
You want me to give it to you?
You want me to give it to you?
Yeah, I do.
Okay. I'll give it to you.